What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Dad Does Videos. As you can see, we have our newly bought HDX or Home Depot branded pump sprayer here with me today. I use a lot of weed killer and grass killer in the spring, summer, and fall months, and although you can purchase the Roundup or other branded pump sprayers, they wear out quickly over time, even if you buy the refills for them. So economically, I figured let's try one of these HDX branded pump sprayers and just get the refills of Roundup or whatever you want to put in it. Now, of course, you can use this not only for weed and grass killers, you could use it for bug repellent, you could use it to fertilize certain types of plants or maybe some flowers that you have as well. So we're gonna open this up, demo it for you, and give a little review. All right, so let's take a look inside. Again, 2-gallon size here, so you could fit a lot of liquid in this thing. Also comes with the handle and a nice braided hose to go along with it as well. And it looks like we have some directions attached right here. All right, first thing we are going to do is attach the hose to our sprayer. And the way we do that is just grab this supply line, insert it into this hole right here, all the way until the bottom, you feel the bottom hit the bottom of our sprayer. So we put it all the way in, and I can feel it hit right there. And then we just use this nut, slide it all the way down so it hits this hole, and we just screw that on until it's tight. All right, the second thing we're going to do is attach what they call the flow control, or basically the wand, on the other end of the hose that we just inserted. And as you can see, this wand has a little O-ring on it. So we're gonna insert this into this hole as far as it can go until it hits the O-ring. So you can see, just like that. See that O-ring right there? And then we're gonna bring down this nut and tighten to lock everything in place. Just like that. All right, so now that we have our hose connected and our wand connected, we're gonna fill this thing up. Now, the way that you do that is you just press down all the way on this handle right here if it's up, and turn counterclockwise. What that does eventually is allows you to lift that whole component up out of your sprayer. And as I talked about earlier, I like to use weed and grass killer a lot, so we're just gonna pour this whole thing into our new sprayer. It's 1.25 gallons. This holds 2 gallons, so we're just gonna pour this whole thing in. If you are unsure how far to fill up your sprayer, there is a maximum fill line right here, so you don't wanna go above that. So I'm just gonna open our Roundup and pour it into the top here. All right, so now we are going to put our handle right back in. Just insert, twist clockwise until it stops, but make sure it's firm. Don't over tighten, like so. All right, so now we are going to pressurize the sprayer. And what that means is getting it in the right condition so you can use the wand here, so that whatever liquid is in your sprayer, when you hit that trigger button, that liquid shoots out to wherever you want it. Now we're going to grab our handle here and move counterclockwise. We're not gonna move the actual device that's inserted into the sprayer itself, but just the handle. We just moved it counterclockwise just a little bit, and we're just going to press up and down on our handle until it is challenging to do this anymore. And after a while we get to that, you can see it's a little slower for me to pump this anymore, so we're gonna push this all the way down turn it clockwise until the handle locks back in place, and now we're pressurized. All right, let's do a quick demo of how this works. This lever right here is your magic button. Whenever you depress this, the spray will come out of your nozzle. When you release this, the spray will stop, as you can see. Now, what you can also do, if you know you're spraying for a long time, instead of holding your lever down the whole way, you press and then slide the lever forward. This little slot here will move forward. So I press and press forward just like that. As you can see, the spray is still going. Let me see if I can get a good angle here. And then this lever is pushed all the way up, so to speak. And then when you are finished spraying for a long time, you simply push this back down, and then the spray stops. Additionally, you can change the width of the spray that comes out of your nozzle just by twisting the top of your wand right here. So once we have our spray coming out, you can see that's pretty wide. All you have to do is twist a little bit, and you can make that quite narrow if you would like. If you ever need to release the pressure that you've already built up inside your sprayer, you simply turn this little yellow dial right here to the right, one click. We should hear some pressure release when we do this. That's it. Typically, I would do this maybe at the end of the season when I'm closing things down. I'm not going to be using this for a while, or when I am going to refill the tank with something else. Just release all the pressure first before I undo everything else. And of course, to build it back up, we go through the same steps that we did earlier when we moved our handle to the side and then started building that pressure again all the way. Let's talk about some things that I really liked about this product. First, this braided hose. This thing is really durable. It's way, way better than the quote-unquote hoses that come with a Roundup or any of the other branded products, those sprayers as well. The sprayer housing itself, this thing is a lot more durable than what you're going to find when you buy something like a Roundup sprayer off the shelf. Also, it's transparent, so you can see how much fluid you have left in here. It's also easy to store your wand. All you have to do is press your handle in like so, and you could even tuck your hose in a little bit if you want on the side. This big mouth that's available, so it's easy for you to pour in any of the liquids that you want to. You don't have to be so precise that you're pouring into this really little narrow mouth and getting things all over the place. This thing's going to be easy to clean too. Just remember, depressurize first with that yellow button on the side, rinse out with some soap and some water, and you're ready to go. Adjustable nozzle is really good as well. Sometimes you need that pinpoint accuracy to hit some weeds, and sometimes you want a wide swath of spray to hit a certain area. There are also markings on the side so you know how much fluid is in here, whether it's by liters, whether it's by gallons. And this becomes even more important when perhaps you're mixing something itself and you need to know how much of a certain substance is going in this sprayer. About it, everybody. Definitely a durable, good product, easy to use. 16-17 bucks at the Home Depot, 2 gallons. No reason why anybody wouldn't want this if you're using all kinds of different bug controls, weed killers, grass killers, or fertilizing anything in your lawn over a long period of time. Thanks for watching, everybody.